Yes. Before we dive into what happened during the week, this weekend in the EPL, we need to talk about Sunderland and Everton match that is going to be played few an hour from now, I guess so. I think the match is 8 p.m. We know Sunderland is doing very well. The new promoted side, they're doing very, very well this season. It's so shocking to everyone. The manager has been so fantastic. They are doing very, very well. And Everton is not doing badly. They are not doing badly. David Moyes has totally changed that thing. He came back to Everton. He was a Everton former coach. Then he's been to different clubs. He was even in La Liga at some point, but he came back to England. Um, he managed West Ham, helped them to clinch the title, the Conference League, Conference League, and now he's back to his old club, uh, Everton, is doing well. Last season, everybody thought they were going to relegate, but when he took that club, when he took Everton, he actually brought them back, and they are doing very well this season as well. So that match is scheduled for 8 p.m. this evening, and I hope you'll be glued to your TV or whatever you're going to stream the match from, so that you can enjoy it. And what happened this weekend in the EPL? We saw Chelsea defeating Tottenham to win the London Derby. Um, Chelsea was so compatible in the midfield in that match. Caicedo was astounding. The whole players really did well in that match. Tottenham was like they couldn't find their feet when they get to the Chelsea side. They could not score. It was so frustrating for the coach Thomas Frank. They showed a little glimpse of good football though, but they could not score. So it was very, very disappointing considering the fact that they've been so good this season at home, Tottenham. But in that match, they lost. It was a defensive error from the defenders, and Casedo dispossessed one of the defender, and he gave the ball to the striker, and the striker scored the goal. So we saw Manchester United playing a 2-0 draw with Nottingham Forest. United started well, and we can actually see this season that Amory's system is started to show, and we can see it. I just think Manchester United fans just need to be patient for Amory to be able to show exactly the reason why we brought him to why the Manchester United board decided to bring him down to. So the Manchester United fans just need to be patient, so that we can start to see what the reason why Amorim was brought from Portuguese league to EPL. I think the players just need to understand more about Amorim's tactics, his system. They need to understand more, and I believe we've started to see some good. Tactical plans. And Manchester United is doing, they're in a good run at the moment. They've won 3 matches, they've drawn one. So that is not a bad thing. It's a very, very good run. And I just think they need to fill up some few wings, some few positions in the club at the moment, in the club. That has to do with the left back, the right back. They need an upgrade for Diego Dallo, and Dogu is just a young lad. He still has a lot to learn in that position, and we need a good right back and a central midfielder. I think Manchester United is going to do well in next 2-3 seasons from now if they can give Amorim. I know Manchester United board already told the players that Amorim is here for like 3 seasons, so he's here. So I believe he will be able to impart his system on these players, and they will bring in more players to fill up those positions, and United can be able to at least start competing for EPL, Champions League, because it's so disappointing since how many years now we've not actually showed uh, the reason why we are called Manchester United. Is so frustrating. The fans they are frustrated, but I think it's time for us to give Amorim time. so that we can actually start enjoy, because we've actually start seeing the plans already. There's a game plan. We can see it now that there's a game plan under the predecessor. It was just matches that we see, then they will counter you. But now they can actually build from the back, and we brought in a new goalkeeper, which he has been very astounding. So we just need to give this last time Ruben Amorim and his crew, his coaching crew, so that they will be able to show the reason why they were brought into EPL with that huge amount of money to come take over Manchester United. So we saw Manchester City. They've started crawling back gradually. The reason why every manager out there think Guardiola is very, very good. That was what we saw yesterday. What Manchester City did against informed Bournemouth. It was a very, very, very cracking match. Alan was unsung. It's very difficult to defend against Alan, and I think it was brilliant in front of goal yesterday. He was supposed to have like 3 to 4 goals yesterday. He was furious with himself. He scores in every match I play for Manchester City, and he wanted more yesterday. Uh, Bournemouth is not a bad team under Areola. They are doing great. They are doing they are playing a very fantastic football. But Manchester City showed them why they are Manchester City. They've been dominating England football for like how many seasons now. So they played well yesterday. The whole players, Sheki was in form. He was controlling the midfield. Bernardo Silva was controlling the midfield. They really played good football yesterday. And Alan showed why he is a prolific striker. He showed it yesterday again. And then we saw Arsenal winning their match again. It's very difficult now to stop Arsenal. It's very, very difficult to stop Arsenal. And if you ask me, I think they've got a huge chance this season to actually clinch the EPL title. They need to. They don't. I don't think Arteta would want to allow this trophy to slip off his hand this season, because they've got the depth. When you talk about team that does not have depth, Arsenal won't be on that list, because this season they've got depth, they've got quality players on their team, not just in EPL. I think at the moment in the whole club in the Europe, Arsenal have got a very, very good squad, and I think they will compete for Champions League as well. They are going to compete for that competition, and I think this season is their season. Arteta just need to continue to do his work and ensure a clear EPL this season. And Liverpool, we saw Liverpool winning their match as well. After losing 6 matches out of 7 matches they played. So it's very crazy. This is Liverpool that actually did a lot last season under and Slot. We thought this season, considering the fact that they brought in some few world-class players to add to their squad. So I think because of the death of Jota that passed away, may so rest in peace, and his brother, I think that actually affects the players. But and I believe they're definitely gonna come back, because we know Salah, when he starts scoring, you can't stop him. And he got his goal yesterday. It was a beautiful goal. This weekend got his goal. It was a beautiful goal. It was a defensive error from the goalkeeper, a very experienced Argentine goalkeeper, the World Cup winner. He made a huge blunder, and so Martinez made a very huge blunder, and Salah just took advantage of that, and he's slotting the goal. He slotted the ball into the goal. So he got his first goal, and they got another goal. They won that match convincingly, and I'm happy for Liverpool. They have started to crawl back a little bit. So we'll be watching Sunderland and Everton tonight. It promised to be a very interesting and a very cracking game to watch.